Welcome back to Talk Money with Focus. So many of you have been asking me question. How have you been trading this binary option? How have you been making it? That you want to start analyzing your own. You want to know how to set your strategy. You have been asking question. What is the best strategy? How can we make money from this binary option? And now here I am, legit and accurate signal which you can use to trade as long as you want. Mind you, this signal is a secret. I'm going to reveal it to you, and I believe by the time you are done listening or following my footstep and step by step on how I'm going to do it, it will enable you to be able to analyze the chart. It will enable you to know the best strategy which you are going to use. Mind you, I'm not a financial advisor. All I'm doing here is to guide you, to show you the way it has been working for me, and which I believe that if you follow the same way, it will also work for you. So whatever I'm doing here, after everything I'm going to tell you, or maybe I'm going to explain to you, I would also like you to go back, sit down, and analyze and make sure you find out the best strategy which is suitable for you, because every strategy is important, but the most important thing is for you to be able to analyze, to find out the strategy which can be able to suit for you. So do not be deceived that if this work for me, that is going to work for you. It depends on how we are going to go about it, and maybe the time frame, or maybe everybody have their own strategy that work for them. So kindly stay tuned while I take you through on this best strategy which I've been using, I and my team have been using, and we are making it. So before I start, if you are new to this channel, please, the only way you can help me is by kindly subscribing to this channel, like, and give a very good comment after watching this video. And remember, for you to understand this video, you have to watch it from the beginning to the end. Don't be in a hurry, because everything I'm going to explain it to you one after the other. So stay tuned. Okay, for the sake of this, I'm going to use a trading view. With trading view, you can analyze any kind of trading you want to trade, be it stocks, fund, futures, forex, crypto, indices, bond, economy, any currency or any trading you are into. A trading view is the one of the best and the easiest chart analysis which you can use to analyze your chart before placing a trade. This is what I'm going to use to explain to you. Before I will now use the broker to explain to you further on how you can be able to make a very good money with this best strategy. So let's go, guys. Now, for the sake of this, I'm going to start this from the beginning. I'm going to remove these strategies I've used here. I'm going to remove these indicators so that you can be able to understand how I did it, so that you also can be able to know how you can be able to do it as well. So I'm removing this indicator. This is trading view chart. As you can see, it's plain. Now, what I'm going to use here, we call it Bollinger bands. I'm going to use a Bollinger band. Now I'm going to explain to you how this Bollinger bands works. Meanwhile, we are not only going to use Bollinger bands only, we're also going to use another strategy called stochastic. For you to get this now, first and foremost, you have to come to this top here. When you come to this top here, click on this indicator, you search for BB. The short name for Bollinger bands is BB. So the first one that comes out, mind you have to be very careful, because if you are not careful, you can choose any other Bollinger bands here, which is not going to correspond to what we are doing. So the first you need to pick is the main one, which is Bollinger band. So this is Bollinger. Once you click on it, it will automatically appear in your dashboard like this. This is how it's going to appear. I'm going to explain everything for you. Now, this is how it's going to appear. Now, I will advise you not to set anything. Just leave it at the first setting, because everything is already there. The Bollinger bands go with B20 MCA, close 20 MCA, and close at 20. As you can see, if you want to check, you can go to your setting. You can see once you go to your setting, you will see go to input, and this is the length is 20, the study depth is 2, and the offset is 0. This is the way you can leave it. Now you can go to this style. When you go to this style, you can decide to change anything here. For me, I'm not going to change anything because everything is already okay, but I can decide to check this upper means call or maybe buy, right? Now it's already in blue. The upper means the upper line here, the upper line here. So I can decide to leave it this way, or I can decide to change it. Then the lower line, I can also decide to change it to red, since we are dealing with sold. as I can see, or I will decide to leave it. For me, I'm not going to change anything here. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. So this is how it's going to be. Now, having said this now, let's bring out the next strategy, second strategy, which we are going to use here. Then I can tell you how you can be able to use this strategy to make a lot of money. Now, go to this indicator here. Once you click on this indicator here, you search for stochastic, STO, STO. Now, there's something you need to do here, just like I told you, explain to you when we are looking for the Bollinger Bands. Here, you will see different kind of stochastic. You see stochastic RSI. This is not what we are dealing. I'm going to explain this later in the next video. What we are looking at here is the main stochastic, which is the first one. You click on it. Once you click on this stochastic now, it will automatically come out here. This is the stochastic. As you can see, stochastic is already here. Let me reduce it so that it will be able to accommodate my, okay, okay, okay. Now look at what we are going to do. In this stochastic now, you're also going to check, go to the setting. Once you tap on this place saying stochastic, you will see something like I, then a setting. Click on that setting. Then you check, go to input. The input is 14, it's going to be 1433. So change this one to 3. Change it to 3. So you can go to your style if you want to change any other thing. The time frame we are using here is 5 minutes time frame. So change it to 5 minutes time frame. Then you can decide to go to the style. When you go to style, you can decide to change anything. As for me, I'm only going to change this line to be bold. This line to make it more bolder so that they can be able to see what we are doing. I also change the lower to bold as well. Then I can change the background. Let me change the background to dark. This is dark purple, right? So that it will be where visible. Now with this, now I am done setting with this. Now you ask yourself, how do we use this stochastic? How do we use this strategy? And this is what I'm going to explain to you, and I would like you to pay much attention to this. When you look at this Bollinger Bands here, you will see that if you look at this now, when this candlestick is going up, it's going on uptrend here, which means this is core. Once it go up, you will see that once this thing hit the line, the upper line, burst out of this upper line, it will retrace and start going down. It will retrace and start going down. Remember, this is 5 minutes trades, which means every candle is 5 minutes. Every candle is 5 minutes. So if trading in a binary option, it can use any minute you are using. But what you need to look at is that if this line goes up and comes out of this Bollinger Band, the upper line, it will retrace back and start going down. As you can see. And if you watch here, you should also see that once this thing goes down, once this thing comes down like this, once it hit this is coming down and crosses the line below, the line of the Bollinger Band below, it will reverse and start going up again. So which means where we are targeting is when this candlestick will cross this line below. So once this candle crosses this line, crosses this line below, we will expect a reversal upwards. And once it crosses this line above, we will expect a reversal downwards. This is what we are looking at here. Now you ask yourself, how do you know that this is? Because if you're using only this Bollinger Bands, it may not really be accurate. So in order to make it more accurate or to understand more if this is actually accurate, you will now come to this stochastic. Now if you look at this stochastic now, when this thing crosses down below, if you look at this stochastic, it also crosses down below. As you can see, once it crosses down below, it reverses and starts going up again. Now, if you look at here again, it crosses up above, and in this Bollinger Band, it also crosses up above. And once it crosses, it reverses. And also, the stochastic as well reverses and start coming down too. So, which means both of them must correspond. If the stochastic does not cross and reverse, wait for it to cross. If not, it will not go well. Are you with me? Now, this is how you are going to use this strategy. Now, you may ask yourself, if you look at this Bollinger Bands here, you will see that from this downtrend here, you see that this thing was coming down. It came out of here, it's continue coming down, continue coming down. It came out of here also, it continue coming down. The question is, what if I entered here when it came out? Automatically you will lose. You know why? Because this thing is a downtrend. So for you to know that this thing is going to reverse upwards, you have to wait for a confirmation, a green candle confirmation, a very bold green candle confirmation. Once you see a very bold green candle confirmation here, then you will know that yes, this thing is an uptrend movement. And the same thing applicable to this place. If you look at this place here now, you see that this thing burst out of here for the first time. You'll be asking yourself, this thing is going to reverse, right? But if you check the second candle, it was also green going up as well. So what are you going to do here? You are going to wait and wait for a confirmation of a red candle before you can go in. So once you confirm a red candle, then you know that this thing has reversed, then you can now go in. So if not, if admitting that you place this trade here and this one comes out again and maybe you trade 5 minutes, automatically you have lost. So this is why you need to wait for a confirmation before you can click or you can go in for this trade.
Wow.
So with this now, you agree with me that this thing is very, very simple. Meanwhile, I'm not going to say this thing is going to be accurate. I am not a financial advisor. Please. So in that case, you need to watch very carefully before you can do anything. Meanwhile, all these strategies or indicators here might not really be 100% accurate, but what I'm assuring you is that it's going to be very, very accurate if actually you know how to use it. Now, having explained this in our trading view, let me quickly explain this with the binary option, which we know we are trading with quotes. So let me go to quotes and explain this to you in a way you can understand.
Wow!
Now, having come to this, my my quotes, this is my quotes here. Let me quickly explain it here. So as you can see, I've already added this Bollinger band, but I've not set it up. So I'm going to set it up now, just the way I told you. Now I said this period is going to be, what did I tell you that this period is going to be? Let's go back to our trading view and also confirm 20 and 2. So in that case, you are going to use 20 here. Our period is going to be 20 here. Then this one is going to be, deviation is going to be 2. Then we have set it up. Now it can decide to change anything. I can decide to shift this to make it the line, the upper line and the lower line to be bolder, a little bold, so that I can see clearly. Then I can change this one too to be a little bolder. Now as you can see, the overbought is already green while oversold is already in red. So for me, I have nothing to change here again. So this is my Bollinger band here. As you can see, the same with just what I explained to you. If you look at this play, this thing was going up, 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 up. As you can see, now I'm using this in its 1 minute strategy. So 1 minute time frame, I can decide to go with let me say, if you want to go with 2 minutes time frame, you can decide to go with 2 minute time frame, as you can see. But this is 1 minute time frame. And now if you look at it, this thing came out of here. On a normal grind, it's supposed to reverse, right? It continue going up, continue giving us green. Then when it give us green, it will now have a confirmation reversal of a red candle here. Now, had it been you place this trade in 2 minutes or 1 minute trade, it will go in. Why? Because we already have one. This red candle is one, and the second one is two. It has gone in. Then the thing continue again. Then to make it a very good confirmation here, we had a very um long neck of a green candle. This thing indicate a downtrend. The buyers are weaker now because this thing went up here and the sellers came in and push it down to this place. Now, for this to go down means that the buyers have started retracing, they are getting weaker and the sellers have taken over. Now, in this case now, this thing crosses out of here and this thing push it down, which means it has given us a very wonderful and a strong confirmation that this thing is going to be a reversal for sell. So we go in, and once we go in, we watch the magic. It started coming down, started retracing down, started retracing down. Now let's look at this place again as well. If you look at this, he came here and he went up and burst out of here. Now we waited for a confirmation and he gave us a red candle confirmation. Then we went in and the thing started coming down, started coming down. Now he came here and he came out from here. Now when he came out from here, we go in again. As you can see, it started going up again. So this is a very wonderful confirmation. Like I told you before, I'm not saying that this thing is 100% accurate, but it is 80 to 98 or 90% accurate if you know how to use it. However, let's go in and put in our stochastic because we have not added our stochastic yet. So I'm going to go to this place that look like a cross here. You click on it. So this is our Bollinger band here where you can pick it from and add it up. Then in this case, we are going to look for stochastic. We are looking for stochastic here. Okay, this is our stochastic oscillator here. We click on it. Now I told you that this thing is 14 and this is 33. Overbought is 70 and oversold is 13, right? Now this thing SMA, you can change it to, you can leave it to SMA or you can change it to EMA. Let me show you. You can change it to EMA. Having changed it to this place now, you can now go back. Meanwhile, this is it here. You can decide to make this a border just like we did. For you to do it, click on this pen icon here. Now you come down, click on this and come down. I'm using my system. That is why it's a little bit delaying, but I want you to take your time to understand this very well. So this is our period. Can increase it, and this is our oversold period too. Increase it, then you are good to go. So as I can see here now let's check if this can correspond with our stochastic here. Now if you look at this place now, this thing went up. It went up here and came out of this upper layer of this Bollinger bands and retraced and started coming down. Now if you look at this now, follow this line, you see that this overboard, which is green line here, also came and hit this line, the above oversold line up here, and retraced and started going down. You can see. So which means they are corresponding. Now it came in here also and bought out of here and retraced. If you watch here, this red candle also came here. As you can see, you retrace and this green line also crosses and started going up and hit here and continue going down. Meanwhile, what you should be looking at is when this candle is burst out of this upper line or when it burst out of this lower line. This is the two things you need to look into, consider. You need to be patient and wait for it. If you did not do as said, do not go in. Let's check another currency pair here. As you can see as well, look at it here. Have you seen that this thing now has come out of here? No, I can decide to play this trade with $5. Let me go in with $5 after this candle because we have a green here and we also having a green. So we need to wait for a confirmation before we can go in. Are you with me? So in this case, I'm going to go in 2 minutes strategy, 2 minutes time frame, sorry. I'm going to go in 2 minutes with 2 minutes time frame here. I'm choosing 2 minutes time frame. Remember our time frame is 1 and our sparring time is 2 minutes. And I'm going in with $5 and it's going to be what? Sold. So I am going to go for put or down. So I'm waiting for confirmation here. So once I see a confirmation, I will go in immediately. Mind you, if you watch this stochastic, you see that this stochastic has not started reversing. It's not showing a sign of reversal yet, so it's still going up. It's still going up. So we are going to wait for it to reverse and to show a sign of reversal and also for us to confirm this place before we can now go in. So let's wait and see what this candle is going to give. So as you can see, this candle is giving us a confirmation. So let's wait a bit to see if actually it's giving us a confirmation or not before we can go in 2 minutes. Okay, it's a confirmation. The confirmation is accurate now. Now I will go in for 2 minutes. So which means this thing is going to go down in 2 minutes time. It must go down, and this is how we confirm it. And if you watch this stochastic now, you see that it has given you a signal of reversal. As you can see now, the red has crossed over to the green. The red is now at the top, which is showing a reversal, as you can see. So this is how you are going to use this. So if what I explained to you is very okay and you understand it, please drop a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'm going to I will continue to expose all the strategies we have been using, all the tricks we have been using for this binary option. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Don't forget, if you want to join my Telegram channel, it's totally free for my signal. I don't sell my signal. You can click on the Telegram link below and join. Then once you join, you can chat me up on the support team. I will guide you through. It's totally free. So thank you very much, and God bless you.